Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is me again, Tarentia Negulunga Mabuza, with episode 2 of Unfolding PR, where conversations come alive. So today's topic is personal development. Today I'm going to be sharing my personal development from first year and until now, and also I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience at the open day yesterday that happened yesterday, 10th of May at CPUT Belleville campus. And also I'm going to share my experiences as a CPUT PR student and how I managed to grow from those experiences. And I'm just going to be talking to you guys about how I feel like I have personally grown and how I wish to grow in this career and this that I'm doing right now, public relations and communications. And also how I feel like open day was impactful for me, how I feel like it shifted the perspective that I had of public relations, how I enjoyed listening to my lecturers speak so passionately about public relations out of the classroom, how I had to listen to the third years also speaking about their in-service training, speaking about how they enjoy doing PR, speaking about how PR is helping them. And also I feel like it moved something in me. It was so educational for me. I learned a lot yesterday, so I want to share with you guys my lessons and also just tell you guys a bit of yesterday, just a glimpse of it. Because if you want more of that, you can catch my TikTok video, Clarencia Negulunga Mabuza. You can find me there on TikTok. I shared a video, so if you want like visuals of yesterday, just tune into my TikTok. But today I'm going to be sharing about my personal development. Okay, firstly I'm going to talk about like what I've always wanted to do. So I have like my dreams and my dream careers have always been like changing. At first I wanted to be a lawyer, but then I am not someone who likes like public speaking or stuff like that. Like, so I discovered, no man, I'm into writing, I'm into reading, I'm into like stuff that like keep me indoors more. So then I wanted to, and also I'm so passionate about helping. So then I was like, I can help because like I can get a career that doesn't require me to be indoors, but also doesn't require me to be out there. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do nursing because like that was like my second passion. I was so passionate about nursing. Then like I started to like invest myself into nursing. Like I'll find myself like researching about health stuff, and then so I was so invested in nursing, and then I was applying also for nursing, like at GCon. I would apply at universities and stuff like that, but then like I never got any luck for like while applying. So then I fell into PR. Yes, so like on my first year I found myself like, I was like, no man, it's not cutting it. Like I'm not feeling PR and stuff like that. But then also the other thing, I'm not, as I said, that I'm not someone who likes public speaking, but with PR I found myself presenting more in class. I found myself like being in a group, like having to do group works and stuff like that. So I felt like that for me it felt overwhelming. It felt too much in my first year. So I don't know how I was feeling it. Like I can't put my feelings into words, but I just found myself like, I'm not liking this. And also the fact that like I didn't even know what PR is at that time. So because I was not in love with it, I didn't have the gist to like Google about it, find more about it, research, and maybe like go out, reach out to people. Because like my mind, everything of me like was like laying on, I want to do nursing, I want to do radiography, I want to do something to do with health, like I want to work in a hospital. Like my mind was at the hospital. Like I felt like that's all that I wanted to do at that time. But then I obviously applied last year. I was like, you know what, I'm applying. But like as after like applying, I was like, now like, do I really want to do nursing, or I'm enjoying PR? Like when my results came out, I was like, no man, it means like, even though like I'm not putting my all in this, but it seems like I can do it. Like look at me now, I passed all my modules, like, which means I just have to put my mind into it and then I can do it. It's not like I can like maybe be like, no, I want to do health, that's it. I want to do something to do with health, but look at me passing PR and get like good marks and stuff. And so I was like, I might be onto something. So I decided, you know what, let me keep PR as a like a whole course, and then I try to navigate life with PR. So that's why I am here today, second year student, and then doing PR. So I feel like as a PR student since like first year, I've like now I'm confident to stand in front of people and talk to people, and also I'm not afraid to reach out if I see someone and I want to ask them something. I'm not scared of like hi, and then I ask whatever that I want to ask them. How they respond to me doesn't really matter to me, because at the end of the day, I have laid out my message. I have told them what I want them to do for me, or what I want from them. So basically, how they reply to me, their facial expressions, the way they talk to me or whatever doesn't really matter to me, because I got what I want. So I feel like with PR I have become a go-getter, yes, and now I am so confident. I speak so confidently, and I'm not scared of standing in front of people to talk. I also am not scared to walk in a building, like in a room, in like with people. I can just get in there and tell my story. And also I have developed, like I have always been a good writer. I remember in high school I used to write novels a lot, and then I would just burn those novels. After that, make my friend read the novels, and then after that I would like burn the novels. But then now I feel like I've grown a lot as someone who loves writing, like writing through like I don't know through what, but then I can tell a story better than I did in high school. And also I feel like I just love doing EPR, because I get to do my passion in writing, which is I get to do what I love. I've always loved reading since I don't know, since I was since I was in high school. I used to be someone who loves reading. I used to love reading Venek novels, but then now I'm like, Venek for what? And then I just stick to like English novels. And so like I feel like that's how I've grown in PR. I've boosted my confidence more. Now I'm a go-getter. I've grown enough, like in as someone who loves reading. And yeah, I feel like it's a good thing for me that I've grown, and I've also grown to accept it as something that I want to do as a career, and also it's something that I am doing right now. So I've put my mind into it. I've told myself I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pass it, and I'm going to find something to do with it, because it has writing in it, and also it includes talking. And also now I'm trying by all means to step out of my comfort zone, talk more, like engage with people, and not be someone who like less interested in talking. I don't I'm not someone who is like outspoken that much, because I like to read my like to write down my feelings. Whatever I'm feeling, I write it down, like okay, today this is what happened, whatever, because I express myself more with writing. But now I'm like, let me talk more, let me express myself more with speaking, because that's what PR is about. You have to talk to the people, you have to communicate with the people. I can't be communicating with the people like they ask me a question, I take them out of my book and then I write, like that's not it. So yeah, this is how I've developed myself as a PR student with doing PR. So yesterday was CPUT. Yesterday, the 10th of May, was CPUT Open Day that was held at Belleville, and I was one of the volunteers there. And that for me was an eye-opener, as I feel like it shifted something in me about PR, and it showed me a different side of PR that I never knew existed. It was, for me, it was, I don't know, it was too much. It was a lot. I learned a lot of stuff yesterday, and I had a lot to learn from the third years, from my classmates that were there. I had to listen to everyone speak, and listening to them speak was like educational for me. We had a lot of fun was had, like we enjoyed being there. We talked to people, and I found with the coming of Open Day, I found myself researching more about PR, like PR campaigns, and also like CPUT alumni, what PR is about, finding my passion in PR. And then I found myself like just doing more research about PR. So for me, being there, it's like at Open Day, telling people about PR, and just convincing them, like selling PR, like literally selling PR to the people, was a lot for me. It was educational. It was like, it just made me feel like I can do something, like I can find something with PR. Because from how I will tell someone, like maybe like if someone comes up and they ask, okay, what is public relations and communications, what is it about, like tell me about the course. I'll be like, okay. And then like I get to like explain the course to them, share my experiences, tell them uthi ingabayenzelani as students, or as, you know, like just selling PR to people, persuading people to apply, to like apply for PR. For me, that was it was, I was, as I said, that I'm not someone who likes like to be out there, but for me it felt like I can do it. I can step out of my comfort zone. It's not like my passion doesn't lie in, because I'm passionate about writing, that doesn't mean I have to be like, okay, I want to do things that have to do writing. I can be out there and sell, because believe me, when a student who like hooked up to me and be like, okay, please tell me about your course, and they would leave my, like they would leave me like with smiles on their face, be like, okay, can you help me apply, or stuff like that. So for me, that was like, that showed me like I can be something in PR. Like I can persuade people, which is what we need in PR. We need someone who is able to persuade people through just talking to them. I cannot, as someone who loves to write, it doesn't mean that I have to stop at writing, like, okay, I'm going to use writing, like media releases, press lists, to persuade people about the brand that I am representing. But also I can talk to people, because I feel like I managed to talk to a lot of people and persuade them to actually apply for PR. And also it was very educational, like seeing third years, like we had third years there. So third years, like talking about their experiences in the end service companies that they are at now, and also talking about their experiences as CPUT students, and also how they have learned wherever they are right now for their in-service training, and also the how they have grown, and also sharing telling us, okay guys, this is what you have to do if you're doing PR and stuff like that. For me, that was very educational. I learned a lot of stuff, and I found it like more fun. We, like, it wasn't like I'm here to do something school related. It was like I was there for vibes, you know, but cool vibes, because I was, when I was there, we're just like educating each other. Guys, if you're doing assignments, you have to do this. For me, that had a great impact on my personal growth, honestly. I feel like I grow, like I got something out of that yesterday, like listening to the lecturers talk so passionately about PR, getting like some advice from the lecturers. Like we were so like close to them to ask for anything, like, why don't you like do this, like why don't you do this as passion, and they would like listen. They were like there to listen to us. They would also tell us like their experiences as PR professionals. They would share their journeys. It was so insightful. It was a good day. I had fun. Fun was had. We had good music. We had time to dance. We had time to teach. We had time to learn. We had time to listen. Food was saved. Obviously, food was saved. I feel like, I feel like to me that was more than enough. I'm so grateful to actually, I'm so grateful for that opportunity, honestly, and the fact that I had the guts to raise my hand in class and be like, I want to volunteer, because that was my way of saying, okay, I don't want to be a student who is known for coming to class every day and leaving. I want to be known for something. Now, whoever was there yesterday still remembers. I saw Nogulunga yesterday. She said PR is this. I had Nogulunga talk to me yesterday about me applying for particular courses, and also how I can also do PR. Like, I just had to put PR in every conversation that I was having yesterday, and it felt differently. Like, I felt like I can do PR, and something in me shifted yesterday. Honestly, yesterday was educational, was fun. I had a lot of learning to do. I had a lot of teaching to do. I had a lot of views to share with people. I just feel like yesterday was worth it. Okay, so now we're moving on to my experiences and how I have grown, and I have grown from those like experiences that I have had. First year we had a lot of presentations, and from those presentations I found myself learning how to present properly in front of people without having to have nerves. I learned ways to how to like present to people and just be good at it, because that's how you're supposed to be as a PR student or as an aspiring PR professional. You just have to be confident and just tell your story. Don't blink, just tell them what you want them to know, and don't show them that you are nervous or something. So that for me was an experience and also a lesson to me. I've learned to present with PR. Also, the other thing that I've learned to do is teamwork, because we get to do a lot of group assignments. With the group assignments, we meet a lot of people. You just have to like adapt to them, understand your group mates, and just find a way to do the work between you guys, within yourselves. You just have to know, okay, whoever's strength is this, whoever's strength is that, and then from there you just use each other's strength, because it's not like if you're not good at presenting, maybe you're good at writing. If you're not good at researching, maybe you're good at like applying something. So you just have my experience is that during the like there's a lot of differences, but all that we had to do was to come together, put our heads together, and think, okay, this is how we can do it, and then we did it. So my other thing was I had to learn to do group assignments, like group works. And also my other thing was my other experience that during my first year was have a lot of like excursions. Yeah, we had a lot of excursions. So like from all those excursions, I got to like experience a side of Cape Town, and also like have like educational tours, because like we'll go to like museums and stuff. And I learned ways of how like a mere picture can tell a story. So that was like one of my greatest experiences in first year. Now in my greatest experiences in second year is that now I am stepping out of my comfort zone, in terms of I'm not someone who is into posting on other social media platforms, but now I'm finding myself like enjoying posting more on Twitter, like on Instagram, and also on YouTube. So I feel like this is my experience so far. I'm just someone who PR is just making me step out of my comfort zone and experience things differently, and not just like, okay, I want to be in a shell. You don't have to live in a shell with PR. You just have to be someone who's ready to learn, who's ready to go out, ready to see the world, ready to explore. And so I feel like those were my experiences as someone who is at PR, but I'm yet to share more of those if I encounter any. But for now, those are the ones. And also with PR, you just have to be someone who just loves, yeah, I say that, someone who loves being out there. You don't have to be in a shell with doing PR. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. Catch you guys on episode 3 of Unfolding PR, where conversations come alive. Till next time, catch you guys on my next video next Sunday. I love you guys so much. Thank you for engaging. If you have any questions that you want to ask, or if you have anything that you want to see, please comment below. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.